Welcome to the 71st episode of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. The Almighty Unconditional Cosmic Energy manifesting in sufficiently small doses of sufficiently small thousand doses to provide nourishment towards the harmony. And these small doses provides training to the individual to overcome the demonic inertial effects, to overcome the samsara yoga, to overcome the kriya yoga, to overcome the vidya yoga, to overcome aishwarya yoga, to overcome the shunya yoga. So many ways of training is imparted through this various forms of nourishment. So that is the essence of Lalitha Divya Rahasya Sahasranam Stotra. So let us move on. The next nama is Nistula. So the two ends for this nama are a comparison effect or a differentiation, and that is one, and there is no differentiation, that is another. At the other end, that means seeing oneness through the faculty of personality. So this differentiation is essentially the act of personality. So those who have gotten the unsaturated impressions of animalistic behavior, they've gotten rid of that unsaturated genetic impressions of animalistic behavior through lobhanasini. So then subsequently they have gone through the samsara yoga through bhavanasini, and sunya yoga through bhedanasini, and through nishparigraha they have gone through kriya yogas. So the various saturations in these various yogas are completed. So what is the next step for the individual who was beast-like to begin with, and then there was a transformation, so much transformation happened? What could be the next step? So the next step is to address the faculty of personality through Nistula. So Tula means the weighing machine. So there are two sides to the weighing machine. So these two sides are dharma and adharma essentially. So when they are in balance, then the dharma chakra, the wheel of dharma, will progress. So if it is skewed in one direction, then dharma chakra, the wheel of dharma, is disturbed. So this Nistula, let us try to see what happens in this Nistula. Even after getting enlightenment, even after reaching a state of witness mode, and even after the saturation, so there are occasions that the fire element of the faculty of personality tries to exhibit its characteristics and tries to show off, in order to show off its true colors, the fire element colors. It tries to find new ways. So this is very normal, this is very natural, and this happens to many people. So for example, even in these days, those who attain the saturation in yoga, that means yogis, it is very natural, it is very normal that we see that these yogis proclaiming themselves, that comparing themselves alongside with some famous individuals, that we are equal to these people, we are equal to those individuals like that. That is the tulana. That is a comparison. The moment the comparative effect is in place, the differentiation effect is already in place. That means, so the parents, this has penetrated into our society as well. We want my son to be like Sachin Tendulkar. We want my son to be like Abdul Kalam or Amitabh Bachchan. So they're already been frozen or programmed their faculty of personality towards the goal of attaining the status of what Sachin Tendulkar has attained, or what Amitabh Bachchan or Abdul Kalam has attained. So this is the comparative effect. This is the differentiation effect. So what is wrong in this? So this is absolutely unwarranted, because this is a conditional effect, and the nourishment we get is conditional. So it is fine if whatever the desire of the parent or the elderly person in the family, if it is fulfilled, that person, the child reaches to that state, then it's fine. But if he fails, then the imbalances, the discontentment or dissatisfaction associated with not reaching the goal, it falls on either side. That means the child, the individual who is supposed to scale to that height, so he will feel that he has not satisfied the protocol, the goal set by the elders in the family, and the family thinks that they have unnecessarily put the bar too high. So both ways there is a discontentment in the faculty of personality. So this is tulana. This is a comparison, and they start to make a mountain of this mismatch, saying that we expected our son to be like Sachin Tendulkar, but he has not even risen to the state level. So this is the effect of nourishment of conditional energy. So maybe, who knows, if the rules were unconditional, the child would have crossed beyond Sachin Tendulkar. So that's the power of unconditionality. So similarly, even those who are enlightened, those who are in yoga, so even they very often they get victimized to this comparative effect, to this differentiation effect. So this the example to this hypothesis is none other than Vishwamitra himself. So he he has performed tapasya for so many thousands of years, acquired all the secrets of the weaponry in this entire universe. Nobody else will in this universe know as many secrets of associated with the weaponry system as much Vishwamitra knows. So in spite of that, he was not satisfied. He was having discontentment, because for the simple reason that he was comparing himself with Vasishtha. So all the effort that he was put in was to get the recognition that he is on par with Vasishtha. So they are, both of them, the Vasishtha and Vishwamitra, genetically they are different, because Vasishtha was a Brahmin and Vishwamitra was warrior, Kshatriya. So there was some genetic difference associated with them, but this did not deter the Vishwamitra's intent. He wanted equal recognition for him on par with Vasishtha. So he has tirelessly worked towards getting that recognition. So that was the effort of his faculty of personality. Faculty of personality is, because of its fire element, it's the most difficult to get under control. So, but Vishwamitra is a special case anyway, so because his willpower is so strong, so the external manifestation of whatever acts he has performed, it appears as if he has caused damage to the Dharma Chakra, but the internally, if we analyze whatever Vishwamitra has done, it has only strengthen the fabric of the wheel of the Dharma or Dharma Chakra. So he was able to demonstrate to all of us that even though there are some genetic differences associated between these various communities, it is possible to overcome these genetic differences through the Sankalpa Bala and power of intent, and it is possible to attain the equal status with alongside with Vasishtha. So this was demonstrated by Vishwamitra. So all his effort of getting this weapon, secrets of this weaponry system, etc., did not go waste, because he has transferred all this knowledge to Rama in Ramayana, and therefore through Rama was the pioneer of establishing of Dharma Chakra, the wheel of Dharma. So indirectly Vishwamitra also contributed to that, the establishing of the balance of Dharma. So therefore anybody who wants to get rid of the unsaturated impressions of the faculty of personality, genetic impressions of the faculty of personality, they can look up to Vishwamitra. So those who get saturated in Kriya Yoga, that is Nishparigraha, the training given in Tulya Yoga, that is the comparative effect, and the ability to differentiate, compare, and not comparing. There is two, being beyond these two and able to control these two, that is Nistula. So the nourishment that is given through this Thula Yoga on the faculty of personality, how this translates to the other faculties. Let us try to see that. The next nama is Neelachikura. This is a marvelous nama, it's a glorious nama with a lot of hidden secrets. Only yogis, those who are in yoga, can decipher the correct meaning, exact meaning of this nama. So Neelachikura means the blue lotus, or the lotus lotus having the color of jamun fruit. So such faculty of intellect having a characteristic, a quality of this jamun fruit color lotus, that is Neelachikura. So this blue lotus resides in a water body, in a lake, and gets the nourishment from the water body. Also, it gets blossomed through the moon's rays. So while the white lotus it gets blossomed due to the sun rays, the blue lotus gets blossomed through the moon rays. So in the water body that is standstill, so if it appears like a mirror on this so this blue lotus blossomed in that water body appears like a blossomed flower in the mirror. So what is this the blue color, the jamun fruit color, and what is the water body, and what is the standstillness? So let us try to understand these things first. The jamun fruit color is an indication of the Sahasra Chakra, the seventh chakra in our body. And so when the jura membrane on top of the head, when it gets opened up to extract or to absorb the unconditional nectar of cosmic energy that is representing the unification of Vishwamata and Kameshwara. So when the individual gets this nourishment in a witness mode, the nectar of this nourishment in a witness mode, so the lotus in the Sahasrara Chakra, through the rays of the sun, through the rays of the moon, it transforms into the blue lotus, the jamun fruit color lotus. So this is indeed it's a astonishing fact. The same lotus, when it is shined through the sun's rays, it becomes a white lotus. The same lotus, when it is absorbing the moon's rays, it becomes a jamun fruit color lotus, that is blue lotus, dark blue lotus. So that's the effect of being in yogam. So those who are beyond these comparative effects and in a witness mode, so the fire element, that means the temperature cycles of the fire element is minimized. So when the temperature cycle is minimized, the air element movement, that is the mind oscillation, the amplitude of the mind oscillation gets reduced. That is, the disturbance of the oscillation of the mind gets reduced because the temperature cycles are reduced. So this reduction in the oscillation results in the standstillness of the water body, which is the faculty of intellect. So that means there is no churning that is happening in the water body of faculty of intellect. And the sky element is beyond these four elements of the faculties. So in this state, the state of faculty of personality going beyond the comparative effects, and hence the temperature cycles are minimized, and faculty of mind oscillations are minimized because the temperature cycles are minimized. And so these two effects have resulted in no churning on the faculty of intellect, the water body of the faculty of intellect, and hence the faculty of intellect is like a standstill lake or a pond. So in this state, the sky element becomes a mirror. And so in this mirror, the mirror effect of faculty of the water body of the faculty of intellect, the reflection of the faculty of intellect can be seen in this mirror of Sahasrara, or the sky element. And then the blossomed lotus in Sahasrara, it appears as if it is the blue lotus in that pond of faculty of intellect. What an astonishing manifestation here. So when the faculty of personality gets saturated through this comparative effect, that is Nistula yoga, Tula yoga, and the individual goes beyond this comparison, that is, I am equal to that, I am on par with this guy, I am no less than that guy. So this is the comparative effect. So when the person goes beyond this, so this churning is not, the churning effect of these comparative effects are not registering on the faculty of intellect. And so in that state, the faculties are getting connected to the guru form, which is beyond the sky element and the Sahasrara. Through that guru form, the moon's rays and then the unconditional nectar of cosmic energy are being absorbed, and the lotus in Sahasrara transforms into the blue lotus, dark blue lotus, that is representing the color of jamun fruit. So this is unbelievable. So unbelievable because if we make one step towards the promotion of the order in the universe, our faculties, if they prepare to make one step, then the Mother Nature is ready to make 10 steps towards our goal. That's what is evident from this nama, Nistula, Neelachikura. So the next nama is Nirapaaya. The two ends to this nama are safety and danger. So beyond the discretionability of safety and danger, and by being beyond these two, able to control these two, that is Nirapaaya. So the faculty of personality getting nourishment through Nistula, and faculty of intellect through Neelachikura. So what what should be the faculty of discretion doing in that state. So the discretion is to discrete the power of discretion. That is the job of the discretion. So it analyzes and provides the two ends, and on a particular thing, and then passes that information to the faculty of intellect for approval. That is the job of faculty of discretion. On faculty of intellect on one side and faculty of personality on another side. This we have also covered in the cycle of karmaacharan. So the job of discretion is to analyze and send the information, the report card, to faculty of intellect on one side and faculty of personality on the other side. So through Nirapaaya, what is the information that this discretion is sending to faculty of intellect? So faculty of intellect is a standstill water body having the effect of dark blue lotus. So through this water body, the earth element of faculty of discretion forms a bridge between this water body and the earth element of faculty of discretion. Through this bridge, the connection, the information is exchanged between the faculty of discretion and faculty of intellect. So the analysis of what is the analysis that faculty of discretion is sending to the faculty of intellect. So the analysis is like this. So you have transformed yourself into a serene lake and blossomed like a blue lotus. That's well and good, but beware that in the water body there is a presence of so many living beings that are dangerous. For example, there may be snakes in the water. There may be the other marine creatures which are poisonous. So these are danger. So beware of these dangers. So that is the information that is sent to faculty of intellect on one side and faculty of personality on the other side. The information is. So do not try to go into the comparative mode again and try to differentiate that I am like that, I am like this, because there are still some danger effects in the water body. So the moment if you start to compare or differentiate, so you may become victim of these dangers. So this is the analysis that is done through Nirapaaya by faculty of discretion, and the information is shared on either side to faculty of intellect and faculty of personality. So in that, so those who utilize this Nirapaaya nourishment, those who utilize the Nistula nourishment, those who utilize the Neelachikura nourishment, that is the nourishment of the nectar of the cosmic energy of Kameshwara and Vishwamata, so they are beyond the comparative effect. Their faculty of intellect is like a blossomed blue lotus, and so for these individuals there are no dangers. So they are fearless, and whatever they attempt, it is a success. That is Nirapaaya. So the next nama is Niratyaya. So the two ends for this are order and disorder, being beyond these two and able to control these two. So this refers to, obviously, to the faculty of mind, the air element of the faculty of mind. Therefore, it refers to the action of the karma or the karmaacharan, the implementation part of the karma. So what kind of karma? The orderly dharmacharana or disorderly adharmacharana. So in this state, in this state, which state the faculty of personality becoming Nistula, faculty of intellect becoming Neelachikura, and faculty of discretion becoming Nirapaaya. In this state, the faculty of mind can do anything. It can do a disorderly karmacharana, like with animal instinct, or it can do orderly karmacharana. It can do anything, and anything becomes successful. The individual can perform an act can walk naked on the streets like Yogi Vemana, or the individual can go to movies, can indulge in all kinds of bad habits. So after going through all this training, why we have to go get into these bad habits again? Because the effect of these bad habits are effect of wearing clothes or not wearing clothes. It is to illustrate that the comparative effect, the differentiation effect. We are, I want to be like this, so I'm wearing this, or I want to be like that, so I'm having this habit. So when that comparative effect or the differentiation is not there, so whatever we do, it is acceptable. So in that state, we can have as many bad habits, because there is nothing like bad or good. So because there is no differentiation. So the fruit of the bad or good is not rubbed onto the faculty of personality. So in that state. So therefore, so beyond, some Tula yoga is the most difficult yoga. Is most difficult compared to samsara yoga, to the Kula yoga, the Sunya yoga, Kriya yoga. Tula yoga is very difficult, the most difficult, because it is related to the faculty of personality, the fire element. So in this state, Niratyaya, so even if we perform animal instincts again, there is no problem, and those karmaacharan action will be contributing towards the order, restoration of the order in the universe. And this is done. This is exactly what Krishna also has said in Bhagavad Gita. Tulya ninda stutir mauni santusto yena kenachit aniketa sthiramatir bhaktiman me priyo naraha. So he was addressing Arjuna. So those who are doing comparative effect, the differentiation effect, that I am like this, I am like that, I need to be respected, or I need to given this stature. And those who accept felicitations and the brickbats equally. So those who do not get overly pumped up due to the felicitations, and then or distressed due to the the brickbats, the criticisms. So those who accept both criticisms and the appreciation equally, so those individuals are beyond this churning, and and their karmaacharan, through their karmaacharan, so they are the closest to me. I like such individuals. That's what Krishna is saying. Because in that state, they are exhibiting the bhakti yoga. So it seems the Tula yoga, when it gets saturated, leads to the bhakti yoga. That's what it becomes evident through this sloka of Bhagavad Gita. So therefore, the Nistula, Neelachikura, Nirapaaya, Niratyaya, this sloka having 4 namas. So through Nistula, faculty of personality gets the training. Neelachikura, faculty of intellect, receives the training. Nirapaaya, faculty of discretion, receives the training. And through Niratyaya, faculty of mind gets the training. So in this yogam, the Tula yoga, so they get connected to the nectar of Kameshwara and Vishwamata. So in the next episode, we will try to explore all this, the duality effect nama, starting from Niradhara through Niratyaya. There are about 56 namas. So we will try to analyze the essence of these namas in the next episode. So thank you.